The ruined observatory stands against the vast sky, a silent testament to forgotten knowledge. Elara, a historian etched with time, approaches the crumbling stone tablet, her silhouette stark against the horizon. With delicate precision, Elara brushes away centuries of dust, revealing the tablet's weathered surface. Wind howls around Elara, a symphony of whispers carrying ancient secrets across the desolate landscape. Her focused gaze traces the half-symbols etched into the rock, each line a clue to a forgotten past. The wind intensifies, carrying echoes of voices long gone as Elara deciphers the tablet's cryptic message. In the ancient library, Elara hunches over a wooden table, the flickering candle casting long shadows on the ancient texts. The air hangs heavy with the scent of old paper and secrets as she pores over cryptic symbols and faded ink. Her brow furrows in concentration as she traces the lines of the strange language, a breakthrough in sight. It's a language I've never seen before, but I think I'm starting to understand it, Elara whispers. Sunlight filters through the water, illuminating the ghostly ruins of a sunken city, lost to time and tide. Divers glide through the silent streets, their lights cutting through the gloom, revealing glimpses of a forgotten civilization. A colossal statue looms out of the depths, the dragon's form half buried in the shifting sands. Its stone eyes, once proud and fierce, now stare blankly into the eternal darkness. The divers exchange a look of awe and wonder, dwarfed by the scale and mystery of the underwater world. Inside the scorched cave, Elara's focused gaze sweeps over the blackened walls. Each mark a silent testament to a destructive force. Her eyes narrow, a flicker of recognition igniting as she discerns a distinct pattern etched within the char. A chilling realization dawns upon her, the weight of understanding settling heavily on her face. Her breath hitches, a silent acknowledgement of the impending danger revealed in the cave's grim tapestry. The air grows heavy, thick with unspoken dread as the truth crystallizes in Elara's mind. Her voice, barely a whisper, cuts through the stillness. It's a warning. A majestic dragon ascends, its scales shimmering under the sun. Dragon City thrives below, a bustling hub of dragons and humans. Sunlight bathes the cityscape, highlighting the dragon's scales. Dragons and humans coexist peacefully in Dragon City. The dragon soars high above Dragon City, a vision of harmony in the heart of Dragon City. The Dragon Council chamber glows dimly, ancient eyes gleaming with centuries of wisdom. Shadows dance ominously as colossal dragons gather, their presence filling the grand chamber. The very air vibrates with the immense power held within these ancient beings. They deliberate on the uncertain future, their words echoing with the weight of ages. Each dragon's gaze reflects the burden of leadership and the shadows of coming events. The fate of their age hangs in the balance as they navigate the treacherous path ahead. Elara stands alone on the ancient battlefield, the wind a mournful whisper through the ruins. The sun glares down on the land, scarred by fire and etched with shadows of forgotten wars. Closing her eyes, Elara envisions dragons clashing, their roars echoing in her mind. The air crackles with unseen energy, a phantom battlefield materializing around her. The ground trembles, feeling the weight of earth-shattering blows from ancient titans. Shattered bones and broken armor lie scattered, silent witnesses to the dragon's fury. Elara enters the forgotten temple, where the heavy air is thick with dust and the weight of centuries. Intricate carvings adorn the walls, telling silent stories of a bygone era, their details emerging from the shadows. Ancient artistry surrounds Elara, a testament to forgotten gods and epic tales etched in stone. The carvings depict the dragon's downfall, the narration echoes, adding a layer of mystery to the ancient chamber. The chamber holds its breath, waiting for Alara to unlock its secrets, the past whispering around her. The volcano explodes, spewing fire and ash into the sky. Molten lava carves fiery paths down the mountainside, an unstoppable river of destruction. Dragons soar through the smoke, their silhouettes defiant against the volcanic storm. With desperate courage, the dragons battle the eruption, scales gleaming in the firelight. Their roars echo, a symphony of defiance against the mountain's incandescent fury. In Elara's dream, a primal scene unfolds. She is riding a dragon, its scales shimmering under a starlit sky. Soaring high above the world, Elara and her dragon navigate a sea of clouds, their forms silhouetted against the moon. The wind whispers secrets as they climb higher, the world stretching out beneath them like an endless canvas. A profound sense of peace washes over Elara, her spirit connecting with the ancient soul of the dragon. The dragon's powerful wings beat in rhythm with her heart, creating a symphony of freedom and unity. In this dream, Elara is no longer bound by earth. She is one with the sky, the dragon, and the boundless possibilities. Elara battles the rugged terrain, her boots finding a hard-won grip on the mountain's steep ascent. She ascends towards the summit, each step a testament to her unwavering resolve. Reaching the mountain's peak, she surveys the sprawling landscape below. Her keen gaze is drawn to a peculiar arrangement of stones, an unnatural formation amidst the wilderness. A mystery unfolds as she approaches the stones, their silent arrangement hinting at untold stories. The heavy stone door echoes shut, sealing Elara in the ancient tomb. The air is thick with the scent of decay. Dust motes dance in the beam of her flashlight, revealing the secrets hidden in the oppressive darkness. Before Elara stands a massive sarcophagus, a testament to a forgotten dragon rider. Winged dragons and valiant warriors are carved into the surface, a silent vigil over the ages. This is the final resting place, where legends sleep and the past whispers in the stillness. Under the blazing sun, humans advance, their weapons flashing, a united front against the ancient dragons. The dragons fight back with tooth and claw, their roars echoing across the field, a desperate struggle for survival. Though fierce, the dragons are overwhelmed, their numbers dwindling against the relentless human onslaught. A scene of fire and fury unfolds, the fate of dragons hanging in the balance amidst the chaos of the hunt. Elara sits amidst towering stacks of ancient texts, bathed in soft moonlight that streams through the arched window. Dust motes dance in the air as her fingers trace the lines of a star chart, linking celestial patterns to forgotten dragon lore. A sudden, sharp realization dawns on Elara's face, her eyes widening with a mix of shock and understanding. She whispers to herself, the revelation heavy in the silent study. The dragons weren't just defeated. Her voice trembles with newfound conviction as she concludes. They were betrayed by humans. Elara steps into a hidden valley, untouched by time, where lush greenery thrives under the sun's golden gaze. The air vibrates with the echoes of an ancient energy, whispering secrets of the valley's forgotten past. Amidst the foliage, crumbling statues stand as silent sentinels, remnants of a lost civilization. Weathered scales, like jewels of a bygone era, are embedded in the earth, hinting at the dragon's majestic presence. A faint whisper, the echo of forgotten roars, carries on the wind, stirring the leaves, and Elara's curiosity. The valley breathes with the memory of dragons, a sacred haven awaiting rediscovery. Elara enters the dragon shrine. The air is thick with the scent of incense and something ancient. Shadows dance in the flickering candlelight, revealing the shrine's age-worn walls. Before her stands the altar, laden with offerings of fruit and precious stones. Magic pulses softly, resonating with the shrine's ancient power. A sense of reverence settles over Alara as she absorbs the dragon's presence. Torches flicker, casting shadows across cavern walls where magnificent dragons gather, the air alive with sulfur and ancient magic. Scaled dragons huddle around a council fire, their eyes gleaming in the dim light, a silent pact hanging in the air. A lone human stands among the dragons, a figure of trust amidst the ancient, powerful creatures. His eyes dart nervously, a subtle betrayal brewing beneath the surface, his inner turmoil betraying his guise. The flickering torchlight dances across the human's face, revealing a flicker of fear and deceit. The scene is a tableau of impending doom, where trust and betrayal intertwine under the watchful eyes of dragons. Ilara walks alone through the ruined city, a solitary figure amidst the decay. Her eyes trace the outlines of crumbling towers, remnants of a forgotten grandeur. She imagines dragons soaring through the skies, their shadows dancing across the broken streets. The wind whispers through the ruins, carrying echoes of a lost civilization. Her heart aches with a longing for the majestic creatures that once roamed this desolate land. Moonlight illuminates dust motes in the dragon library. Alara steps inside, eyes widening at the sight of towering shelves. Ancient scrolls and leather-bound books line the shelves, their spines etched with unknown symbols. The scent of parchment and dragon scales fills the air as she reaches out to touch a massive tome. Ilara begins to read, her expression shifting as she delves into the hidden history of dragons. Under the sun's radiant embrace, majestic dragons ascend, their scales shimmering like 1,000 jewels. They climb higher, an awe-inspiring dance against the vast canvas of the sky. Forming a breathtaking spectacle, they journey towards the distant horizon, a symbol of hope and exodus. Gradually, the dragons fade into the clouds, their silhouettes blurring with the heavens. The sky is left empty, a poignant reminder of the majestic beings that once graced its expanse. Elara stands alone on the coastline, a solitary figure against the vast expanse of the endless sea. Her brow furrows, a storm of thought brewing beneath the surface as she contemplates the horizon. The wind whips around her, carrying the scent of salt and mystery as she whispers her question. "I wonder where the dragons went," she asks, her voice barely audible against the crashing waves. The soft glow of a lamp casts a warm light on Alara's focused face as she sits at her desk, pen in hand. Her pen dances across the pages of her journal, chronicling her recent discoveries with meticulous care. A profound sense of responsibility settles over Alara, her brow furrowed with the weight of her purpose. She feels an unyielding compulsion to share the dragon's story with the world, her eyes filled with determination. Ilara steps into the ancient forest, where colossal trees loom, casting long, dancing shadows. Ethereal twilight envelops her, the air thick with a palpable, primeval energy. A sense of the dragon's presence fills the woods, ancient and majestic. The forest breathes around her, a symphony of whispers and unseen movements. Ilara enters the vast dragon cave, torchlight painting eerie shadows across walls lined with colossal dragon bones. Skeletal remains as large as boats and wagons litter the cavern floor, a graveyard of ancient behemoths. She kneels, her gloved hand tracing the smooth, fossilized surface of a massive femur. A profound realization washes over her as she examines the ancient remains. Her voice echoes in the cavern, a revelation spoken aloud. They didn't die fighting for gold. They died protecting something else, their knowledge. Runes glow, casting shadows in Dragon Prophecy's chamber. A sense of foreboding fills the air, heavy with the weight of ancient secrets. The chamber pulses with a strange, ethereal energy, unseen forces swirling around the ancient runes. From the shadows, the dragon's voice booms, resonating with power and dread. The end is coming. Echoes of warning linger as the dragon continues, its words painting a grim future. A great darkness will extinguish our flame. Against the towering, jagged peaks, Ilara stands in silhouette, a solitary figure against the vast mountain range. Her sharp, focused eyes scan the rugged landscape, a relentless search etched upon her face. She seeks a sign, a whisper of hope, a clue to unveil the fate of the dragons. The mountains echo with her unspoken determination, a promise to uncover the truth. Ilara drifts through the Dragon Museum's shadowed halls, where ancient artifacts glimmer softly under dim lights. Her gaze sweeps over faded tapestries, each depicting dragons in their mythical glory. A meticulously crafted dragon skeleton hangs suspended, a relic of a forgotten, untamed world. Ilara feels a profound disconnect, as if the museum's sterile displays fail to capture the raw essence of dragons. Ilara treks across the seemingly endless desert, her figure a solitary silhouette against the shimmering horizon. The sun beats down mercilessly, baking the barren landscape under its oppressive glare. Heat shimmers distort the distance, blurring the line between earth and sky in a dizzying mirage. Her eyes scan the horizon, searching for any sign of the next ancient marker in this desolate expanse. The heavy silence of the desert presses in, isolating her completely under the vast, indifferent sky. Ilara enters the dragon temple, ancient walls towering with carved dragons. A profound sense of peace settles over Ilara amidst the carved stone dragons. A deep reverence fills her, acknowledging the sacred space around her. She feels the weight of history, a tangible link to ancient power. Dragons soar in the sunlit sky, scales shimmering, circling an ancient altar with solemn grace. One by one, they dive, sacrificing themselves to shield their world from looming evil. The air crackles as each dragon falls, essence merging, strengthening the altar's barrier. A powerful, protective barrier is forged from their sacrifice, a beacon of hope against darkness. Ilara arrives on the volcanic island, her gaze sweeping over the jagged, black landscape under the intense daylight. The air is thick with the pungent smell of sulfur, an acrid scent that stings her nostrils. The ground trembles faintly beneath her feet, a subtle reminder of the raw power dormant beneath. She believes this island holds the key to the dragon's disappearance, a hope gleaming in her determined eyes. Ilara enters the dragon forge, the air heavy with ancient magic and the echoes of dragon fire. Scattered stone tools mark a bygone era when dragons walked, their labor ingrained in every surface. A palpable energy vibrates beneath her fingertips, a tangible connection to the forge's ancient heart. The scent of dragon fire lingers, an olfactory echo of the forge's vibrant past, filling Ilara's senses. She feels their presence, a powerful resonance, as if the dragons themselves still breathe within the stone. Ilara ventures into the Arctic wasteland, her breath a fleeting cloud in the biting air. She squints against the glare, her gaze sweeping across the seemingly endless expanse of white. The landscape mirrors the unease in her heart. Each gust of wind whispers through the icy plains. Her silhouette is stark against the horizon. Ilara enters the dragon observatory, the air heavy with dragon musk and the scent of ancient parchment. Colossal telescopes gleam, polished gemstone lenses aimed at a star-studded sky unknown to humans. Ilara gazes at star charts covering the walls, filled with unfamiliar constellations. She traces a claw-shaped constellation, a sudden realization dawning in her eyes. A chilling revelation hangs in the air. They weren't just studying the stars. They were looking for a new home. Ancient eyes gleam in the starlight. Dragons gather. A vast, glowing star chart dominates the scene. Constellations swirl, reflected in dragon eyes, searching for a new world, a new home. The air crackles with ancient wisdom and hope. Silent anticipation fills the starlit chamber. Sunlight dapples through the dense rainforest canopy, illuminating Ilara as she moves through the thick vegetation. Ilara scans the surroundings, her intense gaze seeking any sign of the dragon's mysterious connection to nature. The air hangs heavy with humidity, filled with the vibrant calls of exotic birds and the hum of unseen insects. Each rustle of leaves, each distant call, seems to whisper secrets of the ancient rainforest to Ilara. Ilara steps into the dragon garden, where bioluminescent flora casts an ethereal glow, revealing a hidden sanctuary. Rare, exotic plants thrive, their leaves shimmering with otherworldly light, a testament to the dragon's care. The air is thick with the scent of blooming moonflowers and damp earth, a sensory symphony of nature's embrace. A palpable sense of the dragon's presence fills the garden, their deep love and respect for the natural world. Each plant whispers tales of nurturing care, a living testament to the dragon's gentle stewardship. Under the relentless sun, Ilara begins her ascent, each step echoing through the ancient stones of the pyramid. The weathered steps bear witness to the dragon's majestic legacy. She climbs higher, seeking a vantage point where the past and present converge. The pyramid looms, a silent sentinel guarding secrets lost to time. Each step is a challenge, pushing her closer to the heart of the ancient mystery. The world stretches out beneath her as she reaches the summit, ready to face the unknown. Torches flicker, casting shadows across mountains of gold and jewels. Ilara gasps, her eyes wide, with awe at the dragon's hoard. Her gaze shifts to ancient scrolls tucked away, a hidden treasure. I realize the dragons valued knowledge more than wealth. Ilara whispers. Ancient dragons and humans unite, bathed in ethereal light, a sacred convergence of wisdom and might. The dragon's voices echo through dragon wisdom, resonating with cosmic power, their insights profound. Their ancient eyes gleam with the knowledge of ages, imparting universal truths to eager human minds. A tapestry of understanding unfolds, where dragon wisdom illuminates the path for humanity's ascent. In this sacred space, the bond between dragons and humans deepens, forging a shared destiny among the stars. Ilara, geared for the deep, descends into the underwater cave's dark maw, her mission to find dragon artifacts. Sunlight barely penetrates, casting ethereal shadows that dance across the submerged rocks. Her eyes scan the terrain, searching for any sign of the lost relics among the stones. The silence of the deep envelops her as she navigates the cave's entrance. Each shadow seems to hold a secret as she ventures further into the unknown. Her breath echoes in the regulator, a stark reminder of her solitude in this submerged world. In the abyss of the dragon shipwreck, Ilara's flashlight cuts through darkness, illuminating skeletal remains of a majestic vessel. Her light dances across intricate carvings, remnants of a forgotten era, hinting at the ship's rich history. Strange, metallic components emerge from the shadows, whispering tales of advanced technology. Ilara pauses, eyes widening as she recognizes the unmistakable hallmarks of advanced engineering. Ilara stops, her breath catching in her throat as she looks up. A floating island dominates the sky, a verdant jewel suspended against the azure. Ancient ruins cling precariously to its edges, hinting at forgotten civilizations. Her eyes widen, reflecting the impossible sight above. It is a remnant of dragon's magic, a beacon of a bygone era. The island hangs there, defying gravity, a testament to power and mystery. Ilara enters the dragon sanctuary, the air heavy with ancient power and the scent of healing herbs. Soft light illuminates shimmering pools, reflecting off cavern walls where dragons seek solace. A gentle warmth washes over Ilara, a wave of compassion soothing the ache in her heart. She feels the dragon's presence, an ancient and comforting power resonating within the sanctuary. In a soft glow, dragons gather, their scales shimmering like 1,000 jewels, a testament to ancient power. Streams of vibrant energy flow from claw and snout, a symphony of magic weaving through the air. The air crackles with life as the dragons channel their collective will to heal the wounded. Pain recedes, replaced by a gentle warmth as the dragon's magic mends and soothes. Ilara navigates the ancient ruins, sunlight piercing through broken archways, illuminating the dust motes in the air. With gloved hand, Ilara traces a weathered wall, seeking inscriptions or symbols of the dragon's ancient secrets. The crumbling stones whisper tales of a forgotten era, as Ilara searches for a clue to the dragon's bond. Sunlight paints the ruins in hues of gold and shadow, enhancing the mystery of Ilara's quest. Each crumbling stone holds a potential answer, as Ilara seeks to unlock the dragon's long-lost connection. Dim light casts long shadows in the Dragon Alliance Hall as Ilara, cloaked in mystery, navigates the ancient space. She pauses at an ornate table, her gloved hand gliding over a detailed map, its secrets waiting to be unraveled. Runes flare beneath her touch, revealing a hidden compartment locked away in the heart of the ancient table. Within, parchments whisper tales of alliances, the sigils binding dragons to mythical beasts revealed. The hall holds its breath, the weight of ancient pacts and forgotten loyalties heavy in the air. Ilara steps into the spiritual realm, a world bathed in ethereal light, where reality blurs into dreams. Translucent forms drift through the radiant air, ancient dragons gliding on currents of light. Their scales shimmer, catching the light like 1,000 sunsets, each scale a memory. The spirits dance, their ancient wisdom echoing in the silence, a symphony of light and shadow. Ilara is engulfed by swirling mists in Dragon Dream, ancient runes glowing ominously around her. The air vibrates with primal energy as she's drawn into the collective consciousness of dragons. Fiery skies and forgotten lore flash before her, visions echoing through the ages. The weight of ancient dragon wisdom settles heavily upon Ilara's shoulders, a profound burden. In Dragon Legacy, ancient dragons convene under dim light, their scales shimmering with untold ages. Hushed tones echo through the cavernous space, their voices heavy with the weight of history. The air is thick with the burden of their knowledge, a legacy etched in every breath. They gather, their hope a fragile flame against the encroaching darkness of time. Their legacy must endure, their wisdom defying the ages, lest it be lost forever. Ilara arrives at the secret location. She holds the ancient map tightly. The sun shines brightly on the landscape. She surveys the area with a focused gaze. The wind gently rustles through the trees. Ilara steps forward, ready to explore. Ilara enters the Dragon Vault, an echo of forgotten power resonating in the air. Ancient artifacts line the walls, each relic whispering tales of the Dragon Age. Shadows twist and flicker, dancing in the faint, ethereal glow of magic. A sense of mystery hangs heavy, the weight of history pressing down from every corner. The vault holds its breath, secrets waiting to be unearthed in the heart of night. Ilara faces a colossal dragon guardian, its scales shimmering in the sunlight, a stark contrast against the vault's dark secrets. She stands defiant, a solitary figure challenging the ancient protector. The dragon guardian towers, a formidable silhouette against the bright sky. A silent standoff begins. Courage, meeting ancient power under the watchful sun. Flickering candlelight illuminates the dragon oracle, tapestries swirling with ancient dragon lore. Ilara kneels before a pool, reflecting starlight, determination etched on her face. Incense smoke weaves through the air, carrying whispers of earth and magic. Eyes closed, hands outstretched, Ilara seeks a vision in the swirling depths. In the cavern's dim light, ancient dragons gather, their scales shimmering like 1,000 emeralds, their eyes glowing with sorrow. Bioluminescent fungi cast eerie shadows as they speak of visions, a future twisted by humanity's ambition. They foresee their knowledge becoming weapons, tools of destruction wielded by human hands. A deep sadness fills the cavern as they contemplate the inevitable doom brought by human greed. Ilara steps into the cursed forbidden land, where legends whisper of dragons and ancient magic. The land stretches before her, an eerie silence broken only by the rustling of unseen things. Shadows dance in the distance, hinting at the lurking presence of mythical guardians. The air feels heavy with the weight of unspoken curses and forgotten lore. A sense of foreboding hangs thick in the air, warning of the dangers that lie ahead. Ilara's heart pounds as she ventures deeper, ready to face the land's hidden terrors. Ilara plummets into darkness, the rough walls of the ancient dragon trap blurring around her, the air's thick damp earth mingling with an ancient unsettling scent. She falls deeper. The chilling realization dawns. This trap was made by those who fear the dragons. Each gust of wind whispers tales of a forgotten war, a desperate attempt to contain the inevitable return. Darkness consumes her, the fate of dragons and humans hanging in the balance. Ilara battles through a treacherous mountain pass, where jagged rocks and icy winds threaten to throw her from the path. Fear etches across Ilara's face as she glances back, her breath misting in the frigid air. The relentless wind howls like a predator, urging her forward into the unforgiving wilderness. Each step is a struggle against the elements as she pushes onward, her pursuers closing in from behind. Her eyes dart around, searching for any sign of refuge in the vast, desolate expanse of the mountain pass. Ilara enters a hidden cave, the air heavy with the scent of ancient stone and dragon fire. Ethereal light reveals the rough walls of what was once a dragon's refuge. Claw marks scar the rock, testament to the dragon's might. Discarded scales shimmer with iridescence, remnants of a majestic past. An echoing silence fills the cavern, hinting at immense power and solitude. Torches flicker wildly, casting dancing shadows on the cavern walls as the dragon escape unfold. Dragons surge through the narrow passage, their scales shimmering in the dim, chaotic light. Wounded dragons struggle, leaving trails of blood on the damp stone floor. Panic fills the air as they desperately seek an escape from unseen pursuers. The cavern echoes with the desperate cries and frantic movements of the escaping dragons. Ilara enters a secluded clearing, her breath catching at the sight of a village lost in time. Ancient architecture adorned with intricate dragon motifs tells tales of a forgotten era. Villagers in robes embroidered with dragon scales move with a quiet, reverent grace. Dragon banners flutter in the wind, the air humming with palpable, ancient magic. Ilara feels the weight of living myth surround her, a tangible echo of legends reborn. Flickering torches dance on ancient stone, long shadows painting tales of old in the Dragon Elder's chamber. Ilara faces the Dragon Elder, whose scales reflect the fading light, a stark contrast of youth and timelessness. The air hangs heavy with incense and the ghosts of forgotten magic. Ilara's voice echoes with determination. "Tell me of the Dragon Age." The Dragon Elder's voice rumbles. A time of fire and wonder, roars that shook the mountains. Sunlight dapples through ancient trees, painting the sacred grove with shifting shadows. Moss-covered stones hint at forgotten magic where dragons once performed their rituals. Ilara, cloaked in earthy tones, walks reverently through the hallowed space. The air hums with the echoes of ancient power, a palpable sense of the mystical. Each step Elara takes is measured, her presence a whisper in the grove's grand history. The grove watches, silent and patient, as Elara seeks its hidden truths. Flickering candlelight dances on ancient carvings, illuminating the cavern where dragon worshippers gather in hushed reverence. Cloaked and solemn, Elara stands among them, the air thick with incense and ancient secrets. Elara clutches a dragon's scale, its surface shimmering in the dim light, a potent symbol of remembrance. The scale glows faintly as Elara closes her eyes, lost in the echoes of dragons long past. Ancient dragons ascend into the dark night, their scales glittering with the light of 1,000 distant stars. Soaring through the skies, they descend upon the sleeping land, their majestic forms outlined against the moonlit clouds. The dragons exhale streams of pure magic, their breath weaving enchantments into the essence of the world below. The very air crackles with raw energy as the ancient dragons bestow their blessings upon the land. Magic unfurls, subtly and powerfully altering the fabric of existence with each ancient breath. Under the vast sky, Elara stands before the ancient monument, its weathered stones whispering forgotten dragon tales. She runs her hand along the cold stone, feeling the echoes of history and the presence of legendary dragons. Sunlight etches deep shadows into the monument's carvings, highlighting the grandeur of a bygone era. The monument stands as a silent sentinel, guarding secrets of the past. A solemn reverence fills the air around Elara, honoring the dragons and their ancient bond with this land. In the dragon inscription, Elara stands before an ancient stone, her fingers tracing the weathered carvings. Moonlight spills through a crack, bathing the inscription in ethereal light. Her voice echoes in the chamber as she speaks the ancient words aloud. A realization dawns, the true meaning of the message becoming clear in her eyes. The chamber holds its breath, as if the very stones listen to Elara's revelation. High atop the cliff edge, Elara stands defiant against the wind, her hair a wild halo. Her intense gaze scans the sprawling landscape below, a realm of untold stories and forgotten paths. Shadows dance across Elara's face, etching lines of contemplation as she absorbs the world's harsh beauty. A somber understanding dawns in her eyes, reflecting a profound shift in her perception. The vastness of the open sky mirrors the weight of her revelation, the dragon's choice now clear. Elara accepts their departure, her silent farewell echoing in the lonely expanse. The oil lamp's glow bathes Elara in a warm light, illuminating her intense concentration. Her quill dances across the aged paper, each stroke a whisper of knowledge for the ages. The weathered journal lies open, ready to receive Elara's final, crucial entries. In the quiet room, the echoes of her writing resonate, a legacy in the making. Elara meticulously pens the last words, entrusting secrets to future generations. The sun rises, painting the landscape in a warm golden hue. Elara appears, her face tilted toward the ascending sun. A gentle smile graces Elara's lips, mirroring the dawn's tranquility. Her eyes reflect the golden light, holding the wisdom of ages. Elara contemplates the enduring legacy of the dragons, her gaze distant. In a bustling museum hall, Elara's exhibit opens, drawing crowds eager to witness her Dragon Age discoveries. Informational panels illuminate the hall, chronicling the Dragon Age's pivotal events and figures. Ancient artifacts gleam under the lights, each piece whispering tales of a forgotten era. Interactive displays engage visitors, bringing history to life through touch and exploration. Holographic projections dance in the air, conjuring vivid scenes from the Dragon Age before the awestruck eyes. Bathed in sunlight, the classroom buzzes with anticipation as the teacher begins, their gestures painting vivid images. Eager students lean forward, their faces lit with wonder as tales of dragons fill the air. The teacher's expressive hands carve mythical beasts from the air, captivating every student. Imagination takes flight as sunlight streams, turning the classroom into a realm of dragons and legends. Towering bookshelves loom in the dimly lit library, each holding secrets bound in aged leather. Antique lamps cast a warm glow, illuminating ancient tomes filled with tales of dragons. Scholars sit engrossed, their faces lit by the soft light, lost in the dragon lore. The air hangs heavy with the scent of aged paper, each page whispering forgotten legends. A hushed reverence fills the room, honoring the memories of dragons kept alive in the books. Beneath the inky expanse, a child stands silhouetted against the observatory, gazing up at the star-strewn heavens. Eyes widen with innocent wonder, reflecting the infinite celestial tapestry above. Lost in the awe-inspiring vista, a small figure is dwarfed by the immensity of space. Each twinkling star sparks a silent question in the child's heart, a universe of possibilities unfolding, a quiet moment of pure, unadulterated fascination under the watchful gaze of distant galaxies. The observatory stands as a silent sentinel, guarding the secrets whispered by the cosmos to the young stargazer. On a wind-swept mountaintop, Alara's granddaughter stands silhouetted against the vast sky, a solitary figure. She clutches a torch, its flame dancing defiantly in the fierce wind, a beacon of remembrance. Her eyes, mirroring Ilara's, fix on the distant horizon, a poignant echo of the past. The torch casts long shadows, a symbol of legacy and unbroken spirit on the mountain.